Well, hello out there. Merry Christmas. Hey, we're off to kind of a weird start today. We had some technical issues, but here we are, alive and well. Wes is here, right, Wes?
I am here, yes.
Okay, good.
Sorry, didn't make it some last minute adjustments back here, but you see me? Yeah, okay, I am on. I am on. We are good. Yeah, I had a audio thing going on this morning. Stupid buttons.
Yes, stupid buttons. And then you got to reboot things. It's weird, man. Yep. All right. So we've got a wonderful little show here going on. What's going on there with that? Is everybody getting that?
No.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Yeah, pipe down.
Okay.
On the yeah, no. I'm messing with stuff back here still. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Brad Rabuchin coming in a little bit, and we're going to do a little interview with Brad. Brad's an old friend, wonderful player, and so we're going to talk about this guitar, which I'm holding. This is a Ibanez copy of a Johnny Smith, and these are really cool guitars. There's just no doubt about it. This one is exceptionally nice too, and I got a real good buy on it, so I'm going to pass that on. Or do you think I ought to keep it?
We just added this to the website here. So if you guys are interested in buying this up, we got a bunch of guitars on there now. We got like 10 guitars, I think, something like that. But anyway, there's a bunch of pictures and stuff on here. guitarcollege.com/for sale. Just loaded them up this morning. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff on there.
Right on. Well, let me know when you want to do this review. You want to do it before Brad?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're going to talk about this guitar, and then let's see, what else?
We do this live stream every Thursday, so if you join us, mark it on your calendars, guys. Every Thursday, you can hang out with us, talk about guitars, hang out, and also if you're a first time here, make sure you subscribe to our channel. That'd be really, really awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Boy, nice graphics, Wes.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm working on it. Yeah.
It's graphic
so
king.
You need
here.
to scoot over a little bit. Here we go. Let's frame you up a little bit better. There we go.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So subscribe now. Live every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Now, we are going to do a live stream the day after Christmas. Is that correcto, Mundo?
Yeah, we will be here next week. We're supposed to have Greg Wachala with us that night, or that day.
Oh,
so
nice.
the day after Christmas, hang out with us.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to Christmas. And
you can show us all your new toys. Tell us all about your new toys.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have something new to show you guys as well. But we do have a lot of new stuff coming up in the new year.
Sure.
That's going to be really cool. Some different lesson offerings and stuff we're going to start trying. So keep your guys your ears open for that. But I did want to mention that we did start our holiday sale today. So
what's with that hat?
Yeah, you like that is a great graphic right there.
Jeez, man.
Look at that. So yeah, Jazz Guitar Improv. Our course on improv is $89 off, $200, and then Guitar College Library. Got half off a monthly subscription. So you can pay $19 right now, have access to the library, or if you want to just pay for a whole year right now, $199. These are the lowest prices.
We're just blowing them out.
Lowest prices we're gonna offer. So go to the website guitarcollege.com and yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
Cool.
Coupon code holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. Happy holiday. All right. Also, talking about guitars, we still have that beautiful 575 that I have on consignment, and that's really nice. Got a there it is, right there, and I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's sweet.
It sounds great.
It's a great buy for under $3,000.
No kidding. Good grief.
You're not going to find many heritages for under that.
Yeah, and not in that condition.
Right.
The other thing is we sold the Eagle Classic, and I got another one. So this is the time that they were actually able to give me another one, which is really nice. So yeah, that first song was obviously "Oh Christmas Tree," kind of done in the Charlie Brown style.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and that's available on the Guitar College Library too. So there you go.
There you go.
You can get the sale on the $19 and start learning all kinds of stuff, including "Oh Christmas Tree."
All right, right on. So who's with us today? I'm looking there. I just saw Locke and John Burkhart.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Tom Cohen. Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, Advin Jack is here. Hey, Advin Jack. How's it going? He's Jack. Gordon in Birmingham. Merry Christmas, Gordon. Good to see you, buddy. Tom Colhane. How's it going, man? Connecticut. Greg Felix says he was getting no sound. Hopefully that's changed. Jim Rolfe.
Jim, what's happening, man?
In Moore Park.
Jimmy Rolfe.
What's up, buddy? Lachlan in Colorado. Ho, ho, ho from Colorado, he said. John Burkhart, like you mentioned, in South Dakota. Mark Wilkerson, Christmas cheers from Dallas. Thanks, Mark. David Bronson's in the Utah mountains. What's up, David? Good to see you, man. Don Boudreau. Hey, Don. Up in Maine.
Don.
Andrew in New Jersey. Tony B. says Johnny Smith was a great guitarist. Yes, he was, for sure.
Yep.
Kathleen Cox. It's not Kathleen. It's her husband, I believe. I forgot to ask about this. What metronome do you use?
Well, I have an old one. I'll see if I can find it here. I like this one. I like a deep pitch. You want a deep pitch metronome. And this is an old school one, but listen to the beat. I don't like those real high-pitched ones. So this is a
that thing is
Sabine.
So old. Isn't that thing like...
It's a zip beat. Yeah, it's old, By the way, a long, long, long time ago, I had a little girl taking guitar lessons from me, and her dad said, "Hey, I want to build you a metronome, electronic metronome." And I was like, "Oh, wow, that'd be awesome." So he did. It didn't have any numbers on it, but it had a little speaker, maybe a 4 or 6 inch speaker, and it put out the best tone. It was almost like a bass drum. And I actually used it on a couple of recordings, and it was the bass drum. Kind of funny.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was
how long ago was that? That's before...
That was before there was dirt.
Right. Wow.
No, that was a long time ago. That was probably before you were born.
I would imagine. Let's see. A couple guys just joined us. Jay Trailer from Florida. How's it going, Jay?
David Bronson.
Yeah. Kirby's in Kentucky.
No kidding.
All right, buddy.
Are you going to bring back some of that bourbon there, boy?
Yeah. For the Jazz Guitar Fest. Grab something.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the bourbon. He can get some good bourbon.
And Jacob's here too, from bourbon to coffee. You go to
Jacob. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's
down in San Clemente area.
Right on.
Yeah. So anyway, and then I forgot to mention, guys, get your free lesson at guitarcollege.com/free lesson. 3 to choose from. And they're all awesome. So
yeah,
grab them. We're going to take the Christmas lesson down, of course, after Christmas. But
get them while they're hot.
The 2 other ones. And then I wanted to ask people just, real quick. I have this new button thing over here, and it's... we got added another element back here for me to do stuff. But I wanted to talk about... We're thinking about maybe doing like a group class. Now this is different. We have a Jazz Guitar Accelerator Mastermind group for people that go through our Jazz Guitar Accelerator course. Once you go through the course, then you could go into this Jazz Guitar Accelerator Mastermind group. But we're thinking about doing something where anyone can just sign up for a lesson at any time. So we would say like Wednesday night at 5. I'm just throwing it out there. That's not the time, but say Wednesday nights at 5, you can go twice per month and get a lesson and be like $40. And it'd be like a 90-minute Zoom lesson. You would teach the lesson, and then people would be hanging out watching on Zoom, and then people could do a Q&A on the back end and ask questions about it. And so you would pick a topic. Does that sound like something people might want to do? If you guys do, that does sound like something cool. Just say so in the chat. That'd be awesome. But that's something we're working on. I think would be kind of fun. It'd be like Guitar College, you'd have real actual online classes, like an actual online college.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun. Get like 10, 15 guys in there and, run over something for a little while and then hang out and ask questions, and then everyone could get access to the recording too, and then would be able to get the recording and have that forever. And yeah.
So I would pick a topic.
Yeah, you would just pick some, and it would, I think it would just kind of be random, or, you can ask people what they, So,
okay.
Anyway, so if you think that's a good idea and that's something that, you would be down to do, let me know for sure. Gary Coates just popped in from Kingsport, Tennessee. How's it going? And then Patrick Moniz is here. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? He's a guitar. He's got tons of guitars, man. Guy's loaded with guitars. But he's going to be at the Central Coast Jazz Guitar Fest, and if you want to get a guitar from him, he sold a bunch of them last year. He's got a nice selection of variety of prices and stuff too. So Patrick, you'll have to give me a list of your guitars, and I'll send them out to everybody, so it's kind of on everybody's radar. So
right on.
Yep. What are you working on over there? You got your pliers out?
Somebody was asking about the nut width on this. Looks like cross between 11/16 and 3/4. So let's get into this guitar.
Hold on, real quick. Jay Trailer had a question here that's kind of an off-topic, but what do you use for your wireless connection? And
what?
I guess I'm assuming we don't use a wireless guitar connection. We go straight into a Mackie mixing board.
We did use the ones.
We had an X Vive.
Yeah, those were nice.
Yeah, it was
very nice,
especially for the price.
Very nice. Yeah.
They're good. They work pretty well, and they're simple, and they're not too expensive. Some of those wireless units can get ridiculous for how much they want for them. So
yeah.
And then Jack said thanks for the nut width measurement.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into this guitar, see what it's all about. It sounds great. I mean, that first opening song sounded awesome.
Yeah, this thing sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
So this is one of the nicer Johnny Smith's Ibanez from the 70s that I've had. And I think I've only had one other, or maybe two. But everything is intact on this, which is nice. And it didn't gas off. By the way, I had to put a strap button on this, so nobody played it, standing up anyways, at any kind of, I doubt anybody played any kind of gig thing with it. Beautiful shape, hardly any, if any, fret wear. It's made to the specs of a Johnny Smith, with the exception it's laminate construction instead of solid woods. Look at it, it's got the L5 tailpiece as well as the L5 bridge. And look at how nice it is. It's even got the top buster on it, you know what I mean? That little spot, that little thing. Can you see that, Wes? Jump in right here where my thumb is. Yeah, that little thing there. Okay, so you plug it in at the pick guard. You've got your controls right there. Now, a lot of times on these guitars, the binding just totally goes to hell. And I almost bought one from a dealer here around town. And I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because the binding on that one was, falling apart and everything. The binding on this is beautiful. It's got a couple of little cracks. They're very, very hard to see. right around in here with the curves right here. You really can't even see them. All right, but otherwise, it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful neck, 3-piece neck, no stringers with the neck. Now, I question the back because for some reason, I feel that's a solid maple back. It's a 2-piece split back. Usually, if it's a 1-piece, it's a laminate, but this is a 2-piece split back. Oh, crap. There goes my glasses. And so I'm thinking, I wonder, this back might be solid. But the top, I believe, is laminate. It's thick. And by the way, the guitar is heavy. No question about it. It is heavy, but my gosh, it sure sounds sweet. Okay.
So what's the story with the 5 knobs?
Well, you got the one knob is a pickup selector. That's this. And there's volume and tone for the neck and volume and tone for the bridge. So we could demonstrate the sounds. Why don't you kill the overhead mic?
Okay.
Well, in a minute then, or what?
Well, what's up with the cord? Talk about the cord and the jack, because that's an unusual setup there.
Yeah, it's the Johnny Smith thing.
What was the purpose of that?
Well, he didn't want anything restricting the top, was basically it. So you put the knobs and the jack on the pick guard so that nothing's touching the top, so the top can sound. So that's why this particular pickup is mounted, this one to the neck, this one's mounted to the pick guard, and there you have it.
But it's an 1/8-inch jack, right? Why is that? Just because of the size?
Yeah, because otherwise it's some big jack there. Now you could relocate it if you wanted to off to the side. I've done that before, but it's just as easy just to use this cord, and then you kind of keep it original. So Locke, you have a Johnny Smith Gibson. How do you like it? By the way, George Benson, right, used a Johnny Smith on the Breezin' tune record, which he's trying to sell for $1 million. But
there you go. Maxerator said, you always give inches as nut width. Everyone uses millimeters now.
Yeah.
Get with the program, brother.
I'm not from Europe, man.
It's all about millimeters these days. Come on.
Yeah.
All the kids are doing it. Yeah. Patrick said, I will be bringing many affordable playable guitar models you have featured on Guitar College on this YouTube channel. So we'll send a list. Thanks, Patrick. Appreciate that. So that'll be cool. You guys will have a list of some guitars that are going to be there. There's going to be some cool guitars there. Hopefully we can get Bartolini to show up as well. So, yeah. Okay, well let's
go off topic,
yeah.
Wes. Let's stay on this guitar. Okay. All right. So, what I wanted to do is demonstrate the sounds. So I'm going to mute the mic, and so this overhead mic is off.
Good?
You could. Okay, yeah. So that was the back pickup. Seems rather weak, but when you blend them together, it's pretty nice.
Oh,
You could raise this up a little bit if you wanted to. It's just bracket's a little loose. I should have tightened it a little more. And if I tightened it, that back pickup might come up. But you could raise that with just a little piece of felt under there if you wanted to. Anyway,
yeah, that does sound good with them kind of blended together.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's this one here. It's between the two, wherever it is. Yeah, right here. That's the back pickup.
Yeah, I mean, the back pickup sounds pretty good. Like sometimes when you use the back pickup on some of those other jazz guitars, I'm like, when would you ever use that sound? But that actually sounds kind of,
yeah, it does.
not super twangy, like
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know. That's all the country western sound when you play the back pickup on most archtops, but that actually doesn't sound bad.
No, not at all.
So there you go.
Don't you think I ought to keep this?
I don't know. It's sounding pretty good. By the way, it's got your custom gauge strings on it. So there's a look at them. They're chrome bright flat wounds Diodario.
Uh-huh.
And you can get them at guitarcollege.net/strings. I need to make a new site for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
But anyway,
Sorry.
so there you go. All the guitars that you're gonna see on this show are gonna have these strings on here. So
That's correct. By the way, this is 25-inch scale. 25-inch scale. And if I recall reading about Johnny Smith, he wanted the angle of the neck a little steeper. Now, from what I can see with the bridge, I think it's in the description, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I don't think it's exactly the same. I think the neck angle on a regular Johnny Smith Gibson is just a little steeper. That just means that this is, at like this, so it comes up here. This has to be much higher, putting more down pressure on the bridge. And anyway, by the way, look at the back of these tuners, Wes. These tuners are in beautiful shape. Check this out.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what this guitar just kind of hung around in a case, I guess. Or actually, it was probably on display. Anyway, it's beautiful, beautiful guitar, and really happy to have it.
They're cool. You got that star on the back of them. That's kind of cool.
A star.
Yeah.
Are you?
So
Okay.
yeah, and so again, you could check more photos on this bad boy at on the website guitarcollege.com/for-sale.
Hey, what time is Brad going to be here?
About 10 minutes.
At 12?
No,
12?
or ish. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to
I'd like to play another song with
see
this.
more, yeah, definitely. Gordon requested "Moonlight in Vermont."
Yeah, I can't play the Johnny Smith voicings on that.
He said, "Could you play your version of Moonlight in Vermont?"
Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm trying to think. How's that damn bridge go?
Well, there you go.
Hold on.
Gordon, you got. All right, where are we at? Here?
Let me do the whole song over, okay? Moonlight in Vermont. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that sounded good. Way better.
I was thinking, wait a minute, I know the bridge goes to A minor. So does it go there first or second after the other one? All right, let me play another Christmas song. We only got Christmas. This is the last.
How about we just play a regular song on that?
No, man, we're gonna.
And then. So,
No.
All right.
Here we go. You'll like it.
Yeah, man, smooth. Some George Benson style. George Benson Christmas. Love it.
That's on that. It's actually a pretty cool arrangement.
Yeah, it is.
As long as you know the form, and it could be a little tricky.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys want to listen to some of his albums on here, is that on this Blue Christmas album?
Yeah. I was actually going to call it Do You Hear What I Hear instead of Blue Christmas.
Right. So this is on Spotify here, but it's on all the major streaming platforms if you guys want to check it. It's a great, I mean, for a jazz Christmas album, it's really good.
Even my kid likes it.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot for sure. No, it is really good though, because it's not, you know what I love about it is it's like you get the melody of the tunes, you know, and then you go into soloing and stuff and some improv and stuff for a while. Yeah. And you kind of lose the Christmas feel and not that you lose the Christmas feel, but you lose the stupid melodies. Those melodies just are like, when you hear versions of those songs, it's just the melody over and over and over and over. By the end of the song, you're just like, God dang.
Yeah, I hear
Rudolph, you. Yeah, we get it. Rudolph. All right?
Rudolph.
He's got a red nose. We get it. So this album's really, I mean, some of the songs are 6-7 minutes, you know, so there's a lot of like in-between stuff that's pretty sweet.
Thank you. What?
So yeah, check it out on Spotify or all the major streaming platforms. There's also the your holiday guitar, holiday fingerstyle guitar too, which is need some low-key, soothing Christmas music. This is the album to go to.
That's sure. What you want.
Yeah.
Great one to play for dinner.
Yeah. Really smooth, really light, and it's good. Oh.
This is a page. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What else can we talk about?
Johnny Smith family moved to Portland, Maine in his youth. Father-in-law. That's right. Don's father-in-law met Johnny Smith in the service in the late 40s. I remember him telling that story. And Johnny Smith wanted to play his guitar, and he wouldn't let him play it.
Really?
He wouldn't let Johnny Smith play it. That's funny. Oh, well.
So in terms of value of those Ibanez Johnny Smiths, can you kind of talk about that?
Sure.
You know, they're going up in price, obviously.
Oh, big time. I mean, look at a lawsuit L5 Ibanez. Good God. That's what a regular a Gibson L5 was a few years ago. Same thing is going to happen with these puppies. This one actually is priced too low on the website, Wes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so there you go. There's your chance. You better call now.
Call now.
Or forever $29.95.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Plus, the one thing about all our guitars, if you buy one from us, they come with a year-long subscription to the Guitar College library. So you'll get to get a new guitar, and you'll get to browse around this website with tons and tons and tons, 600 plus lessons on here. So you got enough to keep you busy with that new guitar for a while. But there you have it. You know, go get that price before he makes me pull this thing off the website later today.
Yes. And, Wes has been working hard here. Way to go, Wes. So if you are so inclined, please send Wes a tip. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's funny. Tips for Wes. Leave a tip I'll give you a tip. Get rid of that strap.
Yeah, that photo is kind of old for sure. It's the only one I have with the guitar, though. that I could find. So
But anyway, he works hard at this and always trying to improve this thing in spite of me dragging him down. So anyway.
yeah, and we're gonna be able to step up the show here starting next year. We got some new stuff coming in. I'm finally figured out how to work this this little gadget thing that I have, so I can do some cooler things, and yeah, so we're excited about the future. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. By the way, just one more time, if you missed it at the beginning, we have a sale going on. Go to guitarcollege.com and get a subscription to the library for $19 a month. So lowest price of the year. All right, so you want to check in with Chad? Want to check in with Brad?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, let me see if I can make all this stuff that I did work here. Okay, here we go. Ready? Wait.
I'm ready.
Go
Will I be? Yeah.
here and go. It's all right. It's all right. All right, I think we're here.
Brad, you there? Oops.
Oh, sorry. Okay, now try it. Now you should hear us, Brad. You got us?
Do you hear us, Brad?
I can hear you, yes.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
What's going on here? Why is this not working?
Testing 1, 2. Bradley. He's just really weak.
All right, now we got him.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Wow.
8.
Well, you've improved. You've gotten to 8. Before you could only get to 4.
Yeah. Well, practice.
Yeah.
Practice
Hey,
pays off.
wait till you get into your teens.
Well, I can only dream.
How you been?
Good.
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 Watching your stream, I was enjoying your talk.
Yeah, I'll bet. Brad, tell me if you've ever experienced this. When you write chord melodies and stuff so hard that it requires a lot of practice to play them again.
I've done that. Yeah, I've kind of, it's kind of funny, that we shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes. We get. I think that is being aspirational. Sort of you make something because sometimes I make stuff up that I can't really pull off even when I wrote it.
Yeah.
much less after it's kind of gotten a little moldy. When I haven't touched something for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here with Brad because Brad is going to be at our Central Coast Jazz Guitar Festival for the second time this year. Is he in that mess there?
Yeah, he's in that.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Right over by Robert Montgomery.
Up in the top right there.
Yeah. So anyway, Brad, I wanted to talk to you about, your experience there. Where'd he go?
Just talk.
Oh, your experience there.
I'm here. I'm hanging on every word.
Your experience with the fest last year. What'd you think of it?
Oh, I thought it was, one of the high points of the year. For me, because we all love jazz guitar, but so what's cooler than to be around a bunch of other people that love and play jazz guitar?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a like I wanted to didn't want it to end.
I know.
Because the hang's so much fun too. It was great to play and hear people play, but also just to be around a bunch of people that you have a lot in common with, and just talk. And everyone's nice. Jazz guitar players are cool. Are cool people.
So they think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
horn players are they're always pissed off.
Yeah, especially tuba players. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them. They got to pucker up.
Yeah. Well, they got to blow through something. Oh, we just get to sit there and move our fingers.
That's true.
So yeah. I guess you can't blame them for being a little bit disgruntled.
Yeah. That's true. So this particular event in a couple of months, Brad, do you have any ideas of what you think you're going to teach?
Well, one thing I was thinking of is at the Colorado Festival, I did a class on playing duo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right.
And me and Pat Kelly kind of collaborated, and we sort of did back-to-back classes. And the idea, his idea is we had guests, and we played duo tunes, and we talked about that whole aspect of playing guitar, which was pretty. It went really well. It was actually his idea, so now I'm running with it because one of the beautiful things about playing guitar is that it's so versatile, because you can play solo like we're talking, you can play duo, you can play with a band, you can play in different combinations, but I was realizing when I thought about it, what really maybe almost my favorite thing is just playing with another guitar player, just even without a rhythm section, because then you have all this freedom to do different things and interact, and every player is different, so like if I did a duo with you versus, let's say I did a duo with David Becker or whoever, or Pat Kelly, it's gonna take on a different character based on the combination of musical personalities. But it's a real opportunity too to listen and interact, and that's what I really love about playing music is the interactive part, improvising and interacting and playing off of other players.
Right. Well, we're certainly going to have a lot of players there you can interact with.
Yeah. That's it's going to be like overkill. I might OD by the end of the weekend. They might have to call the paramedics or something with an overacted, over interactive syndrome or something.
Yeah. I know at the end of the weekend, you're kind of tired, but it's like you can't wait till the next one, and it's like, gosh, I wish this was going on again in 2 weeks. So
exactly, yeah.
Maybe we should do it every 2 weeks.
I think so. Yeah, if you're going to organize it, yeah, I'm down.
What do you think, Wes?
Yeah, let's do that for sure.
Yeah. Well, it is. I think that what people music is, it's communal.
Right. Yeah.
I really respect. One thing that you've really done is you've really done a lot of solo guitar arrangement stuff is really cool, and it's funny. I kind of do that, but it's really, to me, it I guess I was saying I really thrive in that just. When you can play with other people and
Right.
to see what happens. And sometimes things go a little bit haywire for a minute, but also some magic happens.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the Beatles. It becomes greater than the sum of its parts. When things are going well.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. The Beatles.
Yeah. They were okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is your favorite Beatle?
Well, I guess this is controversial, but I think I like Paul. I think that's my favorite Beatle.
Wow. Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Well, it seems like John Lennon. That's the cool one to be into, or George Harrison.
Yeah, John. I think they were a good balance between it. They needed each other, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Paul was so syrupy, and stuff, and John was so good. Gosh, So, well, anyway, let's don't.
Well, he was. So, who's your favorite Beatle?
I like George.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I like George.
Yeah.
I thought he was the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was John and Paul, the main guys, but George was just lifted up another notch. That was my feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad we got that out of the way. Wes, you got anything you want to talk to Brad about?
No, not at the moment. Trying to think of some stuff to ask, but nothing right now.
Okay. Sadowski, you're going to bring your Sadowski. I noticed at the last one you were eyeing a lot of those custom-made archtops, and you were playing them all, which is dangerous.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because it's a whole another level of cost, but also, surprisingly, some of them are cheaper than you think.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, some of the makers, they're deliberately making some that aren't, they're still within the reasonable price. No, there's not much more than like a Gibson or Fender's, sort of, higher end.
Custom shop or even, Gibson doesn't make any archtops, I don't think, anymore. Really.
Yeah.
But find an L5 and that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. You find some of them are making cheaper guitars than like a high end L5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But also there's something about like a guitar. When a guitar's made by just like one or two people, when the person really knows what they're doing, it just goes to another level.
Yeah.
I think even beyond like let's say like custom shop, Gibson or
right,
whatever, I mean what trying to think of another name,
Heritage or
Heritage, Heritage, even though those are great guitars, so I mean at some point I think I'll get something like that just to because why not?
Why not? This is not a dress rehearsal.
Yeah, right. Well, very well put. No, but the thing I was realized too, is you can go through your life, going through different guitars and amps, and kind of, and trying to look, there's trying to be sort of budget conscious, but
right.
but when you realize something that's really going to be a big part of your life, it makes sense to get, something serious.
Yeah.
Get if you can afford it, get as serious as you can, because
it's a good way to put it.
Because what otherwise, what are you going to buy a couch I mean, a couch would be nice, but so like if I'm buying a couch, I might look for a deal. I mean, a couch is important also, but I don't know if that's the best comparison.
Yeah. Or, just look at a curb. A lot of people put couches out on curbs. You can get one that way.
Right, exactly. You don't have to pay anything and put that money towards the guitar, because it's just, so I stopped feeling guilty about, buying more expensive stuff, because well, plus it's what I do. And, I'm
No,
not
it's your
just-
livelihood. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
everything you
It's
do.
just-
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but it's inspirational.
It's true.
When you have a really good piece of equipment, particularly an amp, but particularly a guitar. You're just inspired that much more. And the better I get too, the more the little nuances of something being better, the more I can bring those out.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Because as my technique is getting better, slowly but surely, and my ear, it's just now that tool,
Right.
becomes, I can use all the facets of it,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And a guitar is pretty much like your third arm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to fit right. It's got to feel right. It's got to feel
Yeah.
natural, and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And it's just, and like you said, it's got to be inspiring. And so we'll have builders there that are very inspiring builders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you bring your checkbook.
I've been saving my quarters and dimes. I've got a big jar that I bring.
Well, that's good.
And, that should, at least for a down payment, everything, all the change I can collect between now and then.
Yeah. Have to stop at Coin Stop on the way up and change it in there.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm just going to walk in with a big jar of quarters and dimes,
Yes.
and go, yeah, okay, who wants to deal?
Sparklets bottle of. Yeah.
There you go, sparkless bottle.
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah. So I'm really looking forward to it. I guess is to swing back around.
Yeah. Thank you. I think it'll be a blast, and the lineup is really fantastic. I can't believe how many people. Well, they're still calling me. They're talking about can I come and teach and really quality people. And it's like it's geez. We already have 20. I can't get any more in there.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's. Yeah. I mean, that's the problem. Well, because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to do it?
That's true. Yeah.
So thanks so much for doing this. You and Wes and Gail and all the hundreds of people behind the scenes in your vast corporation.
Yeah, exactly.
The vast, the shipping department. And
the Guitar College warehouse.
Yeah. I used to get calls. Guitar College, where's your campus? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
But seriously, because it's because the thing too, one thing, so we lost John Paisano, right? Earlier, which was, very sad for everyone, but particularly like the Los Angeles jazz guitar community, because he sort of created, more than anyone else, this sort of sense of community among jazz guitar players in Los Angeles. And why I bring that up is because what's cool is sort of these festivals sort of are kind of have that element too of sort of, fostering just a community, just a connection between, the jazz guitar community, both the professionals and the and the hobbyists, and the and in between, they're half professional or whatever. It's because that's what's cool too. It's just this sort of community of cool people that like to play guitar.
Right, like everything about guitar. Yeah.
Or listen to guitar, or learn about guitar, or make guitars, or
Usually when you go to like a, like I do a lot of the guitar shows,
right,
and I'd say 90% of the people there are blues players, and classic rock players. So,
right.
The jazz guy is very, there might be 10 guys walking around there out of the
right.
out of the 1,000 or the 100 that are there. So this is nice because it's jazz. Although everybody who's interested in it is certainly welcome and stuff. We all went through the blues period, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and
it's
so
still
yeah.
That. But it was interesting because the show earlier this year, I saw security walking a blues guy out of the festival. Security grabbed him.
Yeah.
It's pretty strict.
Yeah, as soon as he started to bend a string, you're out.
It was security.
Yeah, we can't have that. Yeah, you do that at home.
Yeah.
We do have a question here from one of our viewers. Jack says, does Brad prefer certain measurements on the guitars he works with? Nut width, scale length, thickness of neck, fretboard, and so on?
Yes.
Yeah, all of the above. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I would say, I kind of prefer, a smaller neck. I like the not the classical net width, but the now it's 1 in
11/16 or
16ths. Yeah. The thinner width.
right.
And God, and I go back and forth between the 24 and a half and no, it was 24 and 3/4 and 25 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The Sadowski I play is the 24 and 3/4, which I guess I like, but there's something about the sound of a longer,
Right.
like the Fender length.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons Ted played Telecasters is because there's certain resonance that's kind of cool when you have that longer scale length, but it's a little bit harder to reach, stretch.
Yeah, unless you got your Ted's fingers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
so many of the guys studied with Ted, and Tim Lurch is going to do a class on how to decipher his writings. So I think that'll be a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah. I mean, I know because I studied with him, but yeah, if you don't, because the thing he was so, what's the word? Was so smart and so
Astute,
but at the same time so sort of everything's kind of on the table at the same time. So just figuring out how so his books aren't that organized, aren't spelled out and aren't sequential and stuff in the way that a lot of, they're not organized well, but there's so much great stuff in those books.
yeah.
But sometimes it's just hard to know, especially if you've never really studied with them in person, how to use those books. How to get something out of them.
Yeah.
Particularly chord chemistry. I mean, there's so much amazing stuff in there, but it's just where do you start, where do you end?
Right.
It's
One guy said I've been on the first page for the last 13 years.
Yeah. Well, and that's I mean, that's the thing, because when I took lessons from them, it'd be the same thing. Give me one sheet, and be like, and then he'd give me more sheets, and I say, oh, this one sheet is good.
Yeah.
because to just get through the one sheet of stuff, was like, a month,
Yeah, I hear you. Well, look at Brad. I guess we better wrap this up. Is that correct, Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want it too long. For guys that are looking at this and they want to come to the Jazz Festival and you want to see Brad, make sure you use the code Rabuchin and you'll get 10% off your ticket, and Brad will get credit, and we know where you came from. So please do that. Don't forget to Brad Rabuchin. Bradley,
yeah.
Bradley. I got to tell that story about, we were on the bus in Dallas to go to the rental car place, and these two black chicks get on, and they got the Ray Charles merch. And I said, oh, you guys with Ray? And he says, yeah, we're his daughters. And And I said, "Oh, you must know Brad Rabuchin." "Oh, Bradley, we love Bradley. Oh, Bradley's so nice. We like Bradley." They were going off on you, man.
Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that that was a great time. Playing with Ray.
Oh yeah, that's a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you, Brad, and gosh, we'll see you in a couple months.
Okay.
But it's going to
out in a minute.
go by quick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that
Okay.
about wraps it up. Is that correct, Wes?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the to be continued, Brad.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person.
Yeah, I'm much shorter than I appear on television.
Yeah. I was shocked when we met in person. He barely comes up to my knees.
Yeah. Brad and I go back quite a ways. What? Maybe back to 1980?
Something like something right around 1980. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of cool.
All right, well, see you later, Brad.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. One of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet, and just fun guy. What the mushroom say? He said, I don't know why nobody wants to date me. I'm a fun guy. You get it, Wes?
Yeah, that's awful.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
No.
Oh, well. I brought some other guitars out here.
Yeah.
Boy, this is special, this little... All right.
Lachlan asked, we forgot to ask Brad if he's bringing his sitar.
Oh, yeah, he brought his sitar last time, huh?
Yeah.
His, what do they call that thing?
No idea. It does have a name, though.
Guitar, sitar thing. Okay.
Anyway, do you have a lesson or something? Maybe?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to do a lesson. Let's do it. Let's just use this guitar.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do a lesson on shell voicings. Shell voicings are like incomplete chords. The simplest version of it is a chord that consists of 1, 3, 7. All right, so I guess let's look at it this way. Let's take a major 7th arpeggio. So C major 7 would look, I guess. Or, now what we're going to do is we're going to place our finger on the C, the E, and the B. So I don't have the G in there, so it's a little more transparent. Okay, now, if I take that, and I'll take each one up in the scale. We have the diatonic harmony of the key of C, so it's going to look like this. Here's a C chord. Now, this note will move to F, this will move to D, this will move to C, and there's a D minor. Again, E minor, F, major 7th, G7, A minor 7, a D minor 7. Usually it's flat 5, right? But we have no 5, so we'll just call it D minor or B minor. So now we have all right. Now what I want to do is complete it. Instead of making it a shell voicing, I want to add the fifth, but I'm not going to add it here. I'm going to add it an octave lower. When I do that, I get these two notes. That big fat sound of a C major 7 with the fifth in the bass. D minor. So you see how this finger's covering these two notes? E minor, F major 7, G7, A minor 7. Now this one is a little different. It's going to be a B minor 7 flat 5, and then C. Isn't that a pretty sound? So here's a perfect, it's Christmas time, right? So look at that's a classic way of using those. All right, now let's take the fifth out of it again. Let's go back to these guys. All right, now in diatonic harmony, every other chord can actually work as some kind of extension or a diatonic substitution for C. So C could be this, C major 7. Look at it. That would be like a C add 9. Now, if I take it up to A minor, I would have now a C sixth. So it almost sounds like inversions, doesn't it? Or perversions, depending on how you want to look at it. All right, now, so that's one aspect of these things. Now let's do this. Let's take the third and move it an octave higher. So now I get this. Just those three notes. I don't have the fifth. Listen. It sounds a little more transparent without the fifth, don't you think? So there's C minor, or C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, C7. What is that, a helicopter?
Or the neighbor's Harley.
Oh, okay. I lost track of that. Oh, here we go. And then the A minor, and then the B minor 7 flat 5, but there is no fifth. All right, so now we have that, and then this. Now, I could actually add the fifth and the bass down here. Jeez. That pretty sound? Where'd this guy go? Sorry, I couldn't get that one as well. Aren't those pretty sounds? Now, when I got this guy. So we're using string groups 6, 5, 3, 2. And so we get just even traditional chords, we get a nice different kind of sound. Hard to get up there. All right, so now, of course, let's go back to our first, that guy. And of course, we can play that an octave higher. So we could go right here. Okay, I could go right here. I could go right here. Now, between these two, that inversion and this inversion, I could play, if let's say I'm doing a bossa nova. See how you can use those, bouncing them back and forth. So here's another inversion of that, where I have, here's C, E, B, but I could go C, B, E. When you start stacking these, they sound really pretty. All right, so it takes a while to really get the hang of these things, but if you start down the road and start using them, that works out great. So let me just show you one other thing, and that's this. Let's say I have a G major 7, okay? So I'm going, get the tonality of G in your head. There's the diatonic substitution. I could go G, B minor, E, G, B minor, E. Now those all are going to work for a G major 7 chord. For A minor, I can use A minor, and then C, and then E minor, and back to A minor. You can do so much with those shell voicings. Okay, there you have it. Ta-da!
Awesome. Thanks, Locke, for the tip. Appreciate that. You are the man.
Locke, you are the man. He's a crazy guy.
And if you guys want to leave a tip for me, you can do it there. There's a link in the description and the comments. And there's also a link at guitarcollege.com. So thank you, Locke. Appreciate that.
Okay, shall we do another tune?
Yeah.
I've lost some things here along the way.
Jack said, I heard Jimmy Bruno say he doesn't like to form chords that include strings 5 and 6 because they're both bass strings and the chord will almost always sound too bassy.
Yeah, well, that's why they made tenor guitars for a while there. By the way, Wes Montgomery's first guitar when he was a little kid was a tenor guitar. So I've always heard stories. Well, Wes didn't get a guitar till he was 21. Yeah, but his brothers bought him a tenor guitar when he was young, 12 or something. So a tenor guitar is just these 4 strings.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, these 2 strings are the bass player's turf, right? So you don't always have to play them. Whatever. Especially if you're working with a bass player, then stay away from the root all the time. I think it sounds good with the third and down here. And of course, if you have these big fat inversions with the fifth and the bass, it could get ugly with a band. But you do it until you get kicked out of the band.
Yeah. Speaking of Wes Montgomery, we got Robert Montgomery coming to the Jazz Fest there. So if you guys want to hear some cool stories about Wes, he's going to bring some tracks that you're probably never going to be able to hear anywhere else. So that'll be pretty cool. We're excited to have him as part of the lineup for sure. Also, Mark Whitfield is going to be there, and it's going to be awesome. So get your tickets now at jazzguitarfest.com, and we'll see you there. It's going to be a blast for sure.
Yes. All right, let's play this song. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, that's alternate. Oh. It's a crapshoot. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a great sounding guitar, that's for sure. So, you guys, hurry up and get it. Hurry up and buy it before he decides to keep it. There it is. There it is. guitarcollege.com/for-sale.
Okay.
Get them while it's hot.
Get 'em while it's hot. I tell you, that shell voicing thing is really, really good. And you can do extended chords and all that good stuff with the shell voicings. And so make sure you experiment with that.
Yeah, maybe that should be something we could do a. You don't have a lesson on that, right?
No.
So maybe we can do a some sort of live class on it or something. Because I agree. I think people. Lachlan was asking about if there's a lesson on it, and there is not. So that could be a good topic for a night class.
A night class?
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it, night class.
Yeah, exactly.
Or night court.
Yeah, except for we're not a court. So yeah. And then Daniel Lowry said he's been working with shell voicings with his students to work on counterpoint. So it's super useful.
Yeah.
So, what guitar are we gonna bust out next?
Well, if I can.
Yep. See, David Bronson said I would sign up for that.
He did he?
Yep. So, I think it'd be a fun idea to just have them kind of random kind of topics every 2 weeks, twice a month. And we pay $30, $40, $50 or something for like a 90-minute Zoom session, and then you get the recording, and you get a chance to ask questions at the end. It'd be fun for sure.
Right on.
What are you?
I'm trying to get situated here.
Jeez.
I'm going to get this Super 400 down. By the way, I did a little more work on this, and I got this sucker to play so good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy stupid.
Super 400 is also on the site here. If you guys are interested in seeing that.
Get them while they're hot.
Yeah.
No, it's beautiful. This guitar was
Yikes.
was brought back to life. We talked about this guy before. How it kind of was, put away in a case and decided to disintegrate. Any questions? Any requests out there?
Yeah, anyone got any questions?
Remember, it's your live stream, not mine.
So yeah, it's a great price on this Super 400 here too.
I know. I need
$82.95.
to raise it up.
Yep.
Well, I figured these guitars, a couple of these guitars, I'm going to take to the show.
Right. Well, more than a couple. I'll take several.
Boy, the pickups on the Ibanez are a lot stronger than this.
Yeah.
What a difference in sound, huh?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Wait a minute. Oh, the switch is in upside down. That was the back pickup. Duh. There we go. There's that West sound. Yes, sir. So we did Deck the Halls. I lost the front page, Gail, of the Chipmunk song somewhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, I need to look at the music. But we could play something else.
Oh man, I want to hear the Chipmunk song.
I know you do. It's probably on the piano in there. But why don't we play something else? What do you want to play?
I don't know. Victor Barker asked, "Is this guitar for sale?" The Super 400 is for sale, Vic. It is for sale at guitarcollege.com/for sale. Super 400 right here on the top. Boom. Click it. Oh, I'm frozen. And boom. Yeah, give us a call there, Vic. All right, what do you got for us?
Ladybird.
Yeah, that's that guitar sounded pretty good. I don't know if I think that Johnny Smith might sound a little better though.
Just different.
They are different, very different for
Very
sure.
different.
Mark Landsaw said, I had one of these guitars. I loved it, but it was so dang heavy.
Which one?
I'm guessing that one.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. This Johnny Smith seems heavier than this guy.
Well, maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe.
Yeah. But if it's resting on your body, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway.
So yeah, and again, that guitar here has your strings on it. They're the Diodario Chrome Brights custom gauge, 13, 15, 20,
Yeah.
28, 38, 48. So if you want those, you can grab them at the site there on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? It's about that time to start wrapping things up. So look at everybody. I want to thank you for joining us. We got to play some Christmas songs. That's nice. And we'll play them for a little longer, and then we'll put them away for another year. But thank you for joining me, and Wes and Gail. Gail, thank you for working the board there.
Yeah.
And you guys have a nice Christmas out there, right? Make the most of it. Make the most of it.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys looking for something to do while you have some time off, get these free lessons at guitarcollege.com, including the free Jingle Bells lesson. You can probably whip that up this weekend and play it for Christmas Eve for the family.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah, so there you go. Get
actually,
that.
I'm going to play that.
Okay. Great.
But I'm going to use a different guitar. I'm going to use that 350.
Perfect.
Why not? You know,
Yep.
if you got them, use them.
Yeah.
So,
And also, too, don't forget about our sale here. One last time, going to mention this. Monthly membership to Guitar College Library is $39 normally, but it's on sale for $19 right now. So half off. Pay $19 now, and you can have the library for the rest of the year for $19 a month. Or if you want to just get it all out of the way now, you can save even more by just getting an annual subscription at $199. So these prices are lowest prices that we offer all season. So get it while it's hot, and yeah.
becoming quite the pitch man.
Yep. Plus, quite the graphic artist with the Santa hat here. It's still the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I had him put on that Santa hat, he was not happy. He did not want me to do that. So.
Yeah, really. Okay, let's see if we can make this thing work. How come it? Oh, you got to plug it in.
I guess you do.
Got to plug it in.
So again, you're gonna play this Jingle Bells tune, and it's like a cool backing track, pretty simple arrangement, but you can kind of wail all over it if you want. So it's definitely fun for the whole family, including you.
I think the pickups on this a little weak. Yeah, there you go. So this guitar, you know, is a 1951, same age as me. Got a kind of a chunky neck, but it feels good. It actually has the original frets? No. Can't see. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Hey, remember, we'll be here the day after Christmas next week, and we're going to bring all our toys and share our toys at school. You have a wonderful Christmas. I mean, the best yet, okay? And I will talk to you soon. All right, see you next week.